I hope the series is worth it. What's up, my last name is AlexsUniverse. Welcome to a series that I never thought I was gonna bring back. Oh my god, the chat's working! What is up, Foco? What's up, Bruce? What's up, Savage Joker? What's up, Cordell? What's up, Logan? What's up, Brandon? Brandon, you're not first. And why are you pissed? So, it's not, I guess it is back, but it's new, because we're resetting it. And we got a lot to do. What's up, Prankster? Did you like, oh, you're talking to Cordell, Bruce. I need to remember that. Why the fuck are you moaning? I'm not moaning. I'm making mac and cheese, no one can stop me. Sounds like fun. What is this? This is a nice fun little series that used to exist back in 2K18, but ended. Because this game. Yes, and I got rid of you, because I was gonna let you there until you were cancer. So I got rid of you. What's up, Jackalazzi? This is an OG series? This is not an OG series. This started at the end of... I should be world champ where this series is whack. Cade, this is real WWE. We have been hired... Okay, we're gonna start over. We have just been hired by Vince McMahon to be WWE's creative team. So we must be the bookers and book the shows. So this is gonna be a pain because Backlash is Sunday. No, she exists. And I'm not dealing with your cringe on my Discord server. You're welcome. But, yeah. Basically today I think I'm just gonna set everything up. Because I'm not gonna get too much done today. Because SummerSlam is in a couple hours. And I want to get this at least charged. So, I am the king of interactive booking. Hopefully you're not the only one booking it. Everyone can get involved maybe. No, Cade, we're not doing the shows today. But I want to know, what are we doing? Are we going to just I think we're going to get rid of what's allowed, what's not allowed. It has to be realistic. Or at least moderately realistic. It doesn't have to be what actual WWE would do, but it can't be completely unrealistic. Like, we can't have Andre the Giant on the show. Can Raw be Nitro? We're not changing the actual shows either. Simply because, why? That was timing. 205 is gone and SmackDown is on Friday. I don't think we're going to do that. No, we could do no custom superstars unless they're related to an actual superstar. No, that's not what I'm saying, Jackalazzi. You can have a custom character. SummerSlam is tonight. Just in a couple hours. You guys should follow my Twitter. Because I have a logo, actually, for SummerSlam tonight. So that's going to be fun. But, I think I'm going to get rid of we're going to do 205 Live, because I know we kind of were off. We liked doing Raw and SmackDown, but we weren't really into 205 Live. And we got rid of NXT completely. In 2 hours. Half an hour. 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours for me. Cordell's okay, whatever. No, change it to NXT UK. No. How about Fireman versus Seth Rollins? Jack doesn't get this series. Jack doesn't get this. I think I can't change it to NXT UK because I don't want to change. I can't change. I'm not gonna download another arena. You gotta secure the reweave. I don't know what that means, Mr. Crow Cheese. So what are we doing? Yeah, actual people, not custom people. You can have custom superstars as long as they're actual superstars, just custom made. Well, let's just start with our rosters, which are going to be relative. I still don't get this. Can we keep NXT this time? We'll keep NXT this side. Do main event as a minor show. Main event as a minor show. That could work. Like, we could have Raw, SmackDown, 205, and then main event be on a Thursday. So so we can get other people, like smaller people, so maybe we can build them up and then we can do something with them on the main show instead of building them up on the main show. You know, that seems like an actual good idea. But we're gonna get 205 because nobody was interested in that last time. We ended up just simulating it. Like, this is a big damn moment, you know? What the fuck is happening? Keep NXT, no more 205. Okay. So, edit, get rid of you. So we're gonna do main event. But this is gonna be a very interesting series. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Jekyll-Ozzy. No, we're gonna keep NXT, don't worry, don't worry. Main event. There we go. Show music, commentary. I guess is it? And is there a main event? Where's main event? Is there a main event? I don't think there probably is. So it's gonna be generic shit, whatever. No, I get it, kind of. Yes. It's on my own. Yep. It's gonna be cross-brand, of course, because it's a minor show. But I think we're gonna still stick with the Raw people face the Raw people, and the SmackDown people face the SmackDown people. You know, we'll have 3 matches, and then we'll do what we do. You know. Wait. I forgot. Oh, I forgot to change the logo. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. I don't know if I want to regret this. It seems like people are kind of into it. We seem to have a couple more people who might want to be a part of this and actually want to help Logan, because Logan's like the only person who did it last year. I'm only keeping the series if we got a good amount of active people working on the show. I'm not just having one person work on the show all the time. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm saying, Logan, okay? You're in? You're in the work? Okay, so we got Backlash. Okay, let's start with the rosters. So we're gonna keep it relatively the same. I hope not, because I do like this series when everyone's in on it. But when it's just you, Logan, or if it's just one person, it's gonna be default champs and default rosters, except we're gonna add a couple of different people to it. And I'm gonna edit a bit of the teams. But we can do what we do, you know? We're gonna start with default champs and then we'll book it as we go. Oh, Bruce is doing a random link that I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Anyone have any preferences on who certain superstars go to? Before we get started. Before we start deciding who we're gonna do as a group. Like I said, I can't do this long. I'm probably gonna end it like an hour and a half. So we got a while. Fire Lesnar, right? Cedric and Mustafa should be on SmackDown. Okay. So Cedric can be on SmackDown. We'll get rid of his belt in a minute. We're gonna fire Lesnar because that's what we did last series. Because we're not gonna use him. We have no reason to use him. He's not a champ. He has nothing to do. So we'll just fire him. Put Drew Gulak on Raw. Okay. Drew Gulak on Raw. Can Jack Gallagher be on Raw? Okay. Big Show is on whatever Big Show's on. Tyler Bate will be NXT, of course. Gentleman Jack Gallagher, Raw. Buddy Murphy, NXT. Yeah, that works. Big Show is on whatever. I know Big Show is already assigned to a show. So we're gonna keep him wherever he is now. No, off. Tyler Bate on NXT. Buddy Murphy on NXT. Tony Nese on SmackDown. I'm gonna try to keep track of this. I know you guys may end up going a bit fast. So I'm trying to go as fast as I can here. Tony Nese on SmackDown. Okay. Tony Nese. There we go. Put Lars on SmackDown. Well, currently Lars is on NXT. So I don't think I'm gonna... Look, I think I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm not gonna have anyone debut. If they're on NXT, they're on NXT. No, Oh, yeah. We're keeping people on what they're on at the moment. If they're already assigned to a brand, we'll keep them there for a bit, and then we'll go from there. I mean, people who aren't assigned to a brand at the moment. We're not changing who's going where. We're not making any changes at the moment. We're gonna put TJP on NXT. Okay. Put CM Punk on SmackDown. Are we gonna be a little bit too unrealistic with putting CM Punk on? Do we really want to put CM Punk back into WWE at the moment? Like, I could understand eventually maybe, but like, at the moment, like, Tozawa on SmackDown. There we go. Fire Sin Cara, why? Tommy on NXT, yeah. Why are we firing Sin Cara? I actually don't have a problem with having Sin Cara in this. No, Grilled Cheese. I said we're not changing people's brands. I know what you meant by Bludgeon Brothers. I just made my defense there. But I do need to get a couple people on their proper brands. Like Bobby Lashley, whatever. Put Lashley on Raw. EC3 on NXT at the moment. We'll change. We'll do call-ups after like a major pay-per-view. Jason Jordan should be out until later. That's fine. If we're gonna have storyline injuries, we'll do Fire Hansen and put Rowe as a solo on SmackDown. Hansen on SmackDown, Rowe on Raw. We'll separate them. We'll put Hansen on Raw. We'll put Rowe on SmackDown. I know we'll do that just simply because we'll get at least one thing, and it's gonna be two minor people, so it's fine. I don't care enough with these two. You guys, I'll let you guys majorly push them if you want to, but I have no intentions of wanting to do anything. I do not have Brian Kendrick. I don't really want him unless he was in the actual game, so they can tag on main event, maybe. I think about that one. Ronda Rousey on Monday nights. Hulk. Jack, shut the fuck up. Rip Y2RVD. Yeah, I would have done that if that existed. Fuck. But we'll do a major call. Any call-ups we'll do. We'll do. You know what I am gonna do? What are we gonna do if? Okay, I'm gonna go through the list and see if anyone wants to do anything with anyone. Anyone who I feel should be on a brand. No. Yera Davari. Rikishi on SmackDown. No. Christian on SmackDown. CM Punk, I can't understand. Otis Dozovic, no. No. We're not letting your weird jokes take over this thing. What do we do with Christian? Are we gonna... I mean, what do we do with Christian? Are we gonna make Christian come back? Does that seem like a smart idea? I mean, he only announced his retirement. He's not actually retired, I guess. So I guess we're fine. I guess we can get away with it. Nah, B. But I will try with something with Christian. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll get rid of him. Christian would fit on NXT. No. Edge is actually retired. Because we are going to be realistic enough. Edge is full-on retired. And unless we make a storyline later on, Shane and Nick on Raw. Technically, Nick Miller's not even in the company, and so no, we're not changing that. What's up, Gabriel? Like I said, we'll do call-ups maybe after like SummerSlam. How long is SummerSlam? How far away is SummerSlam from now? It's a little bit. It's a couple months. We'll get through it. We have tag teams? We do. Do you have any tag teams I care about? Not really. What's up, Josh? I'm gonna get rid of bronze briefcase. I'm gonna get rid of the briefcase. I'm gonna vacate bronze briefcase simply because I'm not gonna do anything with him at the moment. With the briefcase at the moment until Money in the Bank comes around. So we're just gonna remove the holder. We'll keep everything else the same. Okay. Let's see. Anyone else I care enough about to ask if they should do something? Can we have Heath Slater and Randy Orton team called Child Predator? Nope. Damn it, Logan. That's what happens when I give you people too much power. Specifically Logan. I think we got a majority of everyone covered. Of at least the people that we want to keep it going. This train a rolling. Shawn Michaels on SmackDown. I am keeping him retired. He shouldn't have come back in the first place. I'm not having him come back in general. Lindsay Dorado. We need him to go somewhere. Or I want him to go somewhere. Kalisto. I bet Kurt Angle on Raw. Yeah, that's fine enough because Kurt actually seems to be going on more of a full-on run. Paige should be out. Paige should be out? Okay. Paige should be out. Kalisto on SmackDown. Pete Dunne should be on all brands and defend the UK belt. I feel like the UK belt's always just been an NXT title rather than a multi-brand title. So, Randy could be the rookie killer. That's actually a good idea. I think that's actually a pretty good gimmick. Rock should be out. Rock's not in. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Rock's not in. So, I think we're gonna put the Lucha House Party together on Raw like they are currently. Well, maybe not NXT. Yeah, that seems like a good idea, actually. Not to a point where he's making them look bad, but more of a build them, like, I don't know what. Kane on NXT due to him not being on SmackDown since Extreme Rules. I'm not putting him on NXT. We'll keep him on wherever he is. We just won't use him if we don't want to use him. Seems simple enough. Hi. Goldust Kalisto could be a trick with the gold locks and the gold locks and a good lord. Team called. We're gonna put them on the Lucha House. Wow, Jack, you're acting as if you made that up. And I don't know what it is. No. Goldberg on Raw. Goldberg is retired. We don't need to use the Lucha House Party rules, as they don't exist technically. I know you didn't make that up. You were acting as if you did. Lucha House Party. There you go. Put Sin Cara and Ray in Lucha House Party. I don't think so. I think it should be stick with the actual members, simply because Ray's gonna do his own. Ray's on SmackDown, and I believe Sin Cara is also on SmackDown. And we don't need to change their brands at the moment. Can we reform Y2AJ? I think I was thinking of a similar thing with you, as AJ and Chris are doing their own things at the moment. So they don't really need to be a team. Here we create Lucha Mafia. I know that was a rumor to be a thing in real life, but I don't think. No, Sin is on 205 Live. Since when? Okay, we don't need to make teams. We're not making custom teams. I was just making that one team. Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder a team? Really? We're gonna drag Zack Ryder down with Kurt Hawkins? Cause I plan on just making the whole losing streak joke a thing in this series. Reform edgeheads. Reform edgeheads. Oh, we're reforming the edgeheads. Okay, well, reform the job bros. That was not... Okay, I know that they were tag champs, but Zack Ryder's fallen into irrelevancy and Kurt Hawkins has a losing... Oh, God, we're gonna have the edgeheads. We need to reform... We need to change their name, though. We need to change their name, though. Because they're not gonna be representing Edge anymore. So you guys want them to reform as a team, you need to come up with a new name for them. Zach Hawkins, no. But the leader can be Roman and they perform the Broman Empire. No, not the Rough Riders. That's not a bad one. Cade seems like a person who goes way too fictional, but that's not bad. The Rough Riders. There you go. C-Team, C-Team. No, they can be the D-Team, no. Rough Riders is a stupid name, no. Unpredictable. Why do we care enough? Are we really gonna make them this huge thing? Do they need to have this big name and have this big thing going for them? Because you guys really aren't... What's a good name then? You guys, we can't have the Edgeheads. Yes, no, the D-Team, that's a terrible name. The Hyperos 2.0, that's not a good name. Cause, no. Then leave them with no name, you can't do that. The Black Velvet, no. The no-namers, good enough. We'll call them Vacant. If I spelled vacant correctly, the major, just call them white chocolate, vacant. It can be vacant. The Masters. The Major Brothers. What about the underrated R superstars? We'll fix it. We'll get it to fix. Fuck. Dang it. It didn't work. First. Under... Says we have 3 spots left. There's such liars. Dang, we were so close. The Rough Riders are shit. Well, I don't know what to plan to do with them. Erst. Team Streak. No, way too much time has been allotted into this rivalry, into this team. The Bad Haircut Club, damn. When your team suggestion is taking the longest in a stream, I think of myself as above the average person. Damn. Team Rated R. You know what? Good enough. I bet you there's even a thing for that. There isn't. Fuck. Wait, yeah, fuck. They could be a Snapchat. No. Team Rated R. Magic. There. We're done with teams. I think the pay-per-views are fine with what as they are. Ginger's, no. Danny Burchant. No, that seems like... Can we just start the show? Are we done with everything? I think we are. NXT needs teams, though. NXT has teams. Not enough teams, but teams. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at a 16. We'll get TM61 reunited. Or, not TM61. We'll get hashtag DIY reunited, because they're kind of doing that in real life. I know they are, but I don't want to get Danny Burch at the moment. No, that's it. Canadian Black a Dream. No, I'm not doing Black and... I'm not doing Dream and Black. Yes, let's take the underrated superstar, the underrated single superstar, and the other single superstar, and put them together and make them a team that's gonna be hard to make relevant, who's either A, gonna be hard to make relevant, or gonna make other teams irrelevant that were made to be tagged, that are more fluent in the tag team division. Doesn't mean they're gonna become a team. We'll do a storyline with maybe them coming together eventually. We'll see. Let's just get started with our shows, because I think we got enough with what we have. That is how DIY formed. Jack, you're gonna stop, because your joke really was not funny. That's why, hence, I ignored it. And now you shoving it down our throats and expecting us to laugh really isn't working, now is it? Rusev Day in English, with Fade in English is gone. Do we need to get rid of it? I like Rusev Day, honestly. Can we just start? Say Jack's just impatient. Hence most of the reason why he's just making jokes. Because he just wants us to shut up so we can start the show. I forgot it ends on Twitter. I don't know why I did, though. Rusev Day 2 good, exactly. Okay, let's just get started. We'll do as long as we can. As long as Rusev Day's manager. Okay. Wait. Okay, I'll do that. Oh wait, you can have females. But I'm pretty sure. Check the emotion, tag entrance together. Rusev Day. And any is AIDS. Oof. They're already the manager. She doesn't need to be a part of the actual team. It's fine. Let's see. So. We have Backlash, so we need... Let's start with rivalries, actually. That is something I needed to do. Like, not just like so we'll have them play out, but just so we know what we're working with. Because I don't have my writing down paper at the moment. So, give me 3 rivalries for Raw, guys. Who do you want to see fight for what titles? We'll start with the Universal title. Who do you guys want to see fight for the Universal Championship against Roman Reigns? Roman versus Drew. We're keeping Roman Reigns. Roman and Drew. Clicked on a WWE video and saw Carmella dance. Oof. Braun. Nope. The Jack Gallagher thing is not happening. Drew's reasonable enough. Braun is reasonable enough. Jack Gallagher is not reasonable enough. Whoever thought that was a good idea needs to die slowly. God. We got 2 for Drew. We got 1 for Braun. Are we going with Braun? Chad Gable. No, Jack. It's called... He's underrated. Yes, he's underrated. So let's have him fight for the world champion. No. We're going with Drew. B team versus the leaders of... Okay. It's nice to know that Kate is rushing this. As we're still going through... We're still talking about one thing, and he's already going for the next thing. We'll do Drew. Dean. Okay. Jack, shush. You're gonna shush now. Oh, I don't think it matters what this stuff is. We're just choosing the rivals so that we can get the match going. No, Roman and Drew. Boom. I book feuds in my sleep. Good for you. Next is the IC title. Who's going against Seth Rollins? We got Chad Gable. Also, these new theme songs suck. That's understandable enough. We got Jinder. Okay, so Jack, you're not allowed to make suggestions anymore. But Jack, no, not even really. Especially the new NXT star ones. Yeah. Chad Gable, Chad Gable, Chad Gable, Chad Gable. Chad Gable it is. How about Kevin Owens? And we're going with Chad Gable, I'm presuming. And we got one last rivalry. We're either going to do the Women's Championship or the Tag Championship. Give me rivalries for both. Well, we got to turn Chad heel then. See if I was down the worst. Understandable. Team Rated R versus the B team. Really, that didn't. Tag. Okay, so Kate chose both. Going the opposite of what I was going for. I was asking for either the tag or the women's. You gave me both, Cade. Okay, tag, women's. What's up, JJ Hunt? Tag. Okay, we'll do tag team. Who's gonna challenge for the tag titles? Women's tag. We're not having women's tag titles. Team Rated R, Team Rated R, Team Rated R. This is gonna be like Big Cass all over again with the WWE title. Bludgeon Brothers versus... Oh my god, Mr. Grilled Cheese. That's the point you need to stop. Really, we're doing Team Rated R? This unnecessary thing. Fine. Okay, whatever. Do we have all matches? No, we need 2. We have 2 things we need to change. I'm getting rid of the promos because I want this to be more match-based than promo-based. Just because promos are not... I'm not good at playing with that system. Don't worry, I'm putting them back on. I'm just changing so that all of this is Why? Why are you still here, Roman? I got rid of your promo. I got rid of you in general. Why are you still having a bloody fucking promo? This is why I wish you could have the power to delete promos, because this is the system I go through every day with Universe mode. Whenever I don't want a promo. Do I have to get rid of the rivalry? Okay, then we'll get rid of the rivalry. And also, we're not letting the game play out the rivalry, we're doing the rivalry, so the promo is not necessary anyways. 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Good enough. Let's get started. Let's get started. Give me a nice starter match, boys. Get Undertaker off. Undertaker off what? We'll keep him in just for part-time shit or whatever. I don't care. Because... kick off the show with Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Noe Jose versus Kalisto. Ronda and Sasha versus Bayley and Natalya. Jack, no. That's not a good match. Baron versus Braun. Most of these, with literally the exception of Logan's, is why. Noe Jose versus Kalisto is a main event match. Jax is literally just putting two teams who work together against each other. And Mr. Grilled is something we've seen enough and we don't need. It gives story. What story? What story are we possibly giving to a tag match with two teams going against working with opposing teams against their partner? Jack is Raw's main event. Jack is Raw's main event. Seth versus Sami. We'll do Seth versus Sami to start things off. Jack, you're fired from the writing team. Okay, we'll start with Seth versus Sami then. Seth already has a match, but we didn't book him a match. We haven't booked any matches, Cade. So what are you talking about? I'm using the rivalry thing just so I know what rivalries I'm doing, just because these series usually there's a bit of time and I tend to forget things. So I'm putting it down so I remember who's fighting what, so I can remember it. Also, no, Seth does not already have a match, anyways. Let's get Alexa Bliss and take on Dana Brooke to put her over. Seems like a good idea. Logan, anyone else got any ideas for a second match? Make Seth's rival run in. Jack, shush. I don't like having to explain myself 500,000 times, which I feel like I need to do so many times in the stream already. We're barely even a half an hour in. Noe Jose versus Lucha House Party 3 on 1. Why? That's just no reason for it. Except, there's no reason for that. Why, may I ask? I agree with Logan. They want to make Jose a luchador. So you put him in a handicap match? What? That's like Jack versus Franny and Sano all over again. Except that makes no sense. There's no reason for it. I don't even remember Alexa matches. Dana needs a push. Does she? Does she need a push? What's up, Quentin? This is a match, Jack, not Dana. Okay, Jack versus TJP. TJP's on NXT. Year olds. Oof. Noam Dar versus Bray Wyatt. May I ask why? Alexa, because we're building a person up. You guys are just putting spewing random matches that make absolutely no sense tonight. You know? Oh, let's put Jack versus Noam Dar for no reason, because it's not going to really build up to anything. It's just going to be a random match we don't really care about. To show Noam Dar. Isn't that what we said main event was going to be for until we could trust that we were ready to give him a nice big showing? Also, why Bray Wyatt? If we're going to show him off, why against Bray? But okay, whatever. And Alex winning would give both momentum. Let's do Mojo versus Noeze. Logan, now you're not making sense. Because again, that's we have main event for a reason. If you want to build people up, we can use that for main event. And then when we feel they're ready for maybe a minor title stuff or whatever, then we'll start giving them matches on Raw. At the moment, just simply building people up is more of a main event thing than a Raw or SmackDown thing. If that sounds reasonable enough. Wyatt is a good worker and can let Dar lose without making him look weak. Bo Dallas versus Zack Ryder. Fine, we'll go with your match, Cade, because I trust what you're saying here. Okay. Bo Dallas versus Zack Ryder. We can do that. We'll do just because we do need to. But I have an idea. Because these two aren't exactly established. Steph versus no, Jack. No. We are not going to be doing that. I'm going to test something real quick. Maybe Dark could join the Wyatt family as a payoff later. There is no Wyatt family, Cade. It's a prayer post, so I need to edit that. I don't like that Kurt Hawkins isn't... Okay, whatever, I don't care. Jack, you don't make the matches. Actually, he does. He's just not being reasonable enough with them. That's why I'm arguing with him. Okay, Chad Gable versus Jinder Mahal to maybe build that rivalry up. Keep the Sin Brothers. We'll just find a way to work with it. Okay. If the leaders don't do anything, the family comeback would make sense. But there is no family as we're not changing Harper or Rowan to Raw. Because we don't need to. It'd matter to keep them separate. And I think we can do something with the leaders of Worlds. Bo Dallas and Curtis having a match against any jobber team. We've already established a match here. Also, they're the jobber team. This rivalry is legit. And then rated R attacks. No, because we don't have that. We cannot do tag run-ins in this game for some reason. Like darn Jose. We'll see, Cade. We'll see. I'll think about it. Main event, we can have a match with Drew and Roman, which leads into their feud. I would say let's do a semi-main event with that. And maybe... What am I thinking? Because this match seems to... Okay, whatever. Well, we need to do something with the actual main event. With the semi-main event, because we do have that. we'll see. I'll think about that, Kay, because you do lead something. You are making me think a bit about that one. Yes, because we're not doing anything with this team. But we could lose this to. Six-man tag, Roman Dean and Lashley versus Drew Dolph and Kevin Owens. But these guys already have a match. These two already have a match going. So we just need one match here. And this is a hard thing to do. I like that there are more people kind of working with this or trying to work with this. Drew versus Roman versus Seth versus Chad. No, Jack, there's no reason for that. I just unsub from a lot of channels. Understandable enough. Dean Ambrose and Lashley. Dean Ambrose and Lashley for Bobby Roode versus Kevin Owens. Both rivalries in one, but we already have two matches for that. Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose. We have Ambrose and Lashley. Roode and Owens. Ziggler and... Oh. We need to agree on one. Ambrose versus anyone. That's not how it works. You gotta give a name. We'll do Ambrose and Lashley, since... Ambrose versus Lashley. We already did. Okay, the show's booked. We got all of our nice matches here ready to go. One on Lucha House Party versus Mojo, Bray, and Matt. That doesn't make enough sense. No offense, Logan. I think I like what we have here. And I'm thinking that we're going to do a face versus... Oh, damn it. Triple H cuts a promo. There's no reason for him to cut a promo. Like I said, we don't need to do... Bray Wyatt vs. Noah makes no sense at all if I can. We're trying to show off Noam Dar. Kate explains that we're trying to show off Noam Dar for what he can do. He's not necessarily going to be victorious, but he's going to have a nice fighting spirit, and then we can kind of build him up from there. So we don't need to make all the buildings just on main event. But I'm gonna let Cade attempt with this Noam Dar experiment. I'm gonna put it on him. So I'm gonna put Cade in charge and seeing if he can make Noam Dar a star. How about that? I booked like half the card. That's not my fault, Logan. That's partially your own fault because you tried booking most of the card. I'm gonna try to be more lenient for the next show because I realized that. Okay, here's how I'm doing. I'm not gonna simulate the matches. We're gonna let's start this show. So should I simulate? No. Should I just play the matches? I know that you can simulate the thing now, and that was my initial thing when doing this. Yes. Well, and while yours didn't end well, I think Noam Dar's experiment can be interesting. I can see maybe Kate. Should I just play the matches, and make it good, and have a risk of me making someone lose by accident because I suck at this game?
You are watching the longest-running episodic television show in history. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Okey
what a night we've got planned for you. I don't know what it is, gentlemen, but something feels different than usual.
Noam's going to be a mid-card guy and maybe win 2 work.
The WWE Universe is pumped. Let's get this
maybe
thing rolling. Looking at this card, I just gotta rub my hands together and smile. singles match.
Like you said, maybe
next.
more of a mid-card guy. Kid. So we're gonna play the matches, or are we gonna simulate the matches? And we'll just choose who wins based off that. Play the matches? Yeah, I think playing the matches would be much more interesting, honestly. Sim, yeah, we'll play. Just because I think it's more fair. Simulate the non-rivalries and play the rivalries. We'll just do what we do. Because most of them are rivalries. Sami Zayn or Seth Rollins? Give me your votes. Seth's gonna win. We got 1 vote for Seth. Sami. We got 1 vote. Sami. 2 votes for Sami. We got... That's what I'm kind of thinking. We got 2 for Seth. So we got a 2v2 here. Let you guys argue with this card, see what makes sense. We're currently tied, and I have no coin. Sami winning shows that Seth can be beat, and that can show Chad Gable was able to beat Seth. That's actually a reasonable reason, but that would also have to slip. I'm thinking. Flip another puppy. We have a 2v2, because we have 2 for Seth, we have 2 for Sami. Someone needs to either change their vote, or we gotta hope someone else shows up, or I have to find a coin and we're gonna flip it. Well, actually I have a lot of coins today. So today's our lucky day. We're gonna flip a coin. Heads is Seth, tails is Sami. I want you guys to trust me. 1, 2... Double count out DQ. No, that makes absolute. We need a winner. 1, 2, 3, flip. Would it land? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck! I flipped my eye. Tails. Trippy Troops. Who's winning? Seth or Sami? You're my pick. Who's winning? Seth or Sam? Seth Rollins or Sami Zayn? I hurt my eye. Seth. 3 for Seth, we're moving on. We should have done a run-in for at least one of the matches. Seth is IC champion. He needs to build up for Backlash. Backlash is a SmackDown pay-per-view. We actually have a lot of time to build up what we're going for Raw. It's SmackDown that we're gonna have a bit of a rushing thing with.
And his opponent.
And we're underway.
The
Looking at these 2 men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Also, I try to do entertaining matches.
Oh, nasty impact.
That's kind of the point. Have an entertaining match. So, Seth able to roll through. Now caught him. Elbow. And a nice splash. Bouncing off the ropes. Rollins into a sling blade. And a quick schoolboy into the super kick to Sami Zayn.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Noah Zane ran for it, but gets caught with the swinging neck breaker. Again, gonna drag Zane across the rope.
He's not in a good spot here, guys. He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Why? I don't think that seems like a very hard thing to do, considering it's not a signature or a finisher. And now Seth Rollins diving into the moonsault onto Zayn.
You can't believe this one's over. Sami Zayn in a potentially bad spot.
And Zayn caught him with an elbow.
Testing his metal, guys.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys. And when that happens, your whole body starts to give
out.
He's going to need to be careful here.
He's not looking like himself
Zayn
right
with
now,
just a back suplex onto the ring apron.
For him here.
Beautiful technique.
Sorry, my ideas were bad. I never done this before. Well, now you know. I made the second finisher after the curb stomp.
He wants no part
That makes sense, I guess, but... And now Irish whip into the corner. And
reverse STO. Often known as a land of opportunity when Sami Zayn looking at it here.
And a frog splash.
So
1, 2, 3, and Seth Rollins
there's the pinfall.
wins off the frog splash.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
There you go.
And so it goes.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
Big win here to start the show.
I wouldn't say he buried Sammy necessarily, but okay, whatever, I don't care. Okay, Alexa Bliss versus Dana Brooke. Who's getting the W? We got 1 for Dana Brooke. We got 1 for Alexa Bliss. 2 for Alexa Bliss. Three for 3-1. Let's see.
This match just
Dana Brooke the elbow
on fire. Oh, it's already trending.
When you have competitors on the level of these women, you just know it's going to be a great match.
Technically he isn't an actual person. He does break. No! And Alexa shoved through the ref, just going down on Dana Brooke. A chop, forearm. I want Cole Quinn. He's not a real person. We're literally breaking our rules.
Good grief.
Fish whip. And gets out of the way. Dana Brooke gonna send Bliss face first. Okay, nice to know that Logan is gonna continue to support this whole. There's an actual wrestler named Mansoor, and he was on NXT lately. Really?
Beautiful technique.
Bliss.
She goes for the cover.
Brooke going into the panic quick kick
out of the pinfall. Too soon. Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
I don't know. I'm gonna stick with the fact that he's not necessarily real, and at least
Dana Brooke may be in trouble here. She's gonna need to find a way to mount an offense here.
That he's not meta.
I know exactly what you're thinking.
And Alexa Bliss, Brooke got out of the way.
Gas left in the tank.
These women are so
And now Alexa and Dana Brooke the Russian leg sweep.
There's no telling which one of them will walk out of here victorious.
Putting it all on the line.
Again, going quickly into the pin. Nice kick out by Bliss. Once again, very quickly, and Dana Brooke just fighting back.
Great energy.
Rolls through and a nice slap. And misses the clothesline. Misses the crossbody. Brooke gets her up. Irish whip into the corner and boom.
I know Dana Brooke very well, and an opponent has to
Slap.
beware of the barrage of
Trips her
powerful
down.
offense that Dana will bum rush them with.
And now Bliss with the insult to injury to Dana Brooke.
And Alexa Bliss heads for the top rope. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Nailed it.
And up to the top rope. Bliss. Twisted Bliss. 1, 2, 3. And Alexa Bliss wins.
What a win for Alexa Bliss.
Shane Thorne and Brendan Williams.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
What's up, Frankie?
And the first match of the night comes to an end
There you go.
train fashion.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching
Victorious
in the back,
here tonight.
wondering how in the world.
So what is Brendan Williams? Okay, what is that? Okay, Bray Wyatt versus Noam Dar. We got 1 vote for Dar. We got 1 vote for Bray. We got 2 for Noam Dar. We got 3 votes for Bray. We got 3 to 2. A 3 to 2 vote going once, so I guess it's going to Bray. I'm trying to make the best to make it back and forth. I know I've had a hard time doing that. Supposedly I buried Sami Zayn, but I'm pretty sure he can come back from the loss against Seth Rollins. But whatever. Here we go, this matchup underway.
And
Look at Bray
these two men. I don't think
shoving
be
down
anything traditional.
Noam Dar.
One-on-one matchup. Harsh impact.
Look at this. You're not even doing anything. This game does not want Noam Dar to do anything. No, there we go. Now Noam Dar is going for it. Irish whip.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Okay.
Ooh, what an
I did it after all. Elbow. And now Noam Dar. Bray Wyatt just shoving him. And on a cross body.
I'll break your crown.
And on a punch sends him over.
Crashing to the floor. Back in from the floor.
Oh, he gets out of the way. And this time the neck breaker does indeed connect quickly into the pin. 1. Oh, and a kick out after 1.
Gonna take more than that.
Don't bury Noam. I'm gonna bury Noam Dar. Because
Nailed it.
There's no doubt that Bray Wyatt's evil intentions
Jack, I don't think you understand how I do things. I try to make the best match possible.
Is frightening enough,
And it's not my... I don't attempt to bury anyone. I just sometimes can't control when a match ends. Like, I thought that twice that the match was not going to be over. Dar can cruiserweight, brother.
Moments ago, Byron, you spoke about the wicked nature
And now,
of Bray Wyatt.
Noam Dar with again that neck breaker.
Many consider this man
Oh, and Bray,
to be a monster.
and now with the blows to Dar. And Noam Dar able to send him over.
We can all agree on, but that's definitely one of
And now able to shove him.
Applauded for his work.
Applauded.
Take him into the turnbuckle. into the ring. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Barry Noam isn't a good match. Well, maybe stop being so direct, Jack. You're being very direct with me. Everyone else is at least telling me simply to do these things, and you're just saying, don't do that, bury him. Don't bury him. My goodness.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. They don't have that confrontation, stupid confrontation thing anymore. No! Noam Dar. 1, 2. No, Bray was able to reverse it. 1, 2, and only a 1 count.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
And Noam Irish trips him in the corner. Drop kick takes down Wyatt. And a punch. And Wyatt fighting back for kick and a punch. And now fighting back and oh, Noam Dar with the elbow. Kick to the leg. And a kick again. And Noam Dar right into the DDT to Bray Wyatt. And a stomp. Noam Dar gonna go right into the arm of Wyatt here. Gets out of the way and a punch. And oh, misses the uppercut. Irish whip. I did. I saw it during yesterday's stream. And a forearm and a kick and a kick. And oh, and an elbow. Oh, there comes the order. Bray Wyatt, the sister Abigail.
Look at this.
1, 2, 3. Wyatt was able, and Wyatt picks up the win. Able to put up quite the fight. Bray Wyatt victorious here tonight.
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent is happy about losing here.
And Noam Dar showing a bit of disappointment on his face here.
He thought he was going to win this match.
In the game. What? What, Jack? Oh, Jack just being his normal ignorant self. I got it, Jack. Up next, Bo Dallas versus Zack Ryder. What's up, Ryan? We got Bo Dallas with Curtis Axel in his corner versus Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins in his corner. Who do you guys have for the win? We got 1 vote for Zack Ryder. We're not burying our Raw tag. Said that she plays as Sonya Deville, but she doesn't, Jack. Zack. Okay, Zack's getting the win.
And his opponent.
Why are there late, dumbass? You gave yourself the fucking impression. And now here we go, and
looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this.
And Kurt Hawkins in the corner.
If you haven't hit
the super
might
kick.
Be a good time to do that. These
Nice neck breaker by Dallas.
Over and over
Gets
again.
him up onto his feet.
That could be it.
And rolls through. Zack Ryder shoves him into the nice schoolboy in a roll. I feel like that wasn't on accident, as you did it several times. And out, and a punch, and now sends him onto the middle row. Zack Ryder, the nice cross body to Bo.
Oh, what a kick!
That sounds like fun. And oh, Zack Madison off the ropes, taking Bo Dallas into a shin breaker now. Kurt Hawkins at ringside, kind of watching this matchup here. Shoves him off.
The biggest thing an opponent has to be aware of when they lock up with Bo Dallas is falling under an immediate attack. The Bo leave in Bo spirit has
so I think this is the only show we're going to do today because... Well, we'll see. Let's just see how much time we have left. Because I want to end this at least around 5 o'clock so I can let this charge up before SummerSlam. Because we got a bit of a lot of shows to do. Nice ending. Enziguri Curtis Axel bringing a chair into the ring. And I'm throwing a nice miss and a miss.
They need to be ready to square off.
Fireman's carry, inverted DDT. And Curtis Axel.
Anyone at any time. An opponent must be ready for it. He's got the shoulders down.
No, we're not pushing Curtis Axel to the main event too. No, we're not pushing Curtis to the main event. I don't think he's ready for that.
To keep him down. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Getting up onto his feet.
The biggest thing an opponent has to be aware of when they lock up with Bo Dallas is falling under an immediate attack. The Bo-leave-in Bo spirit.
Yeah, I think that might be SummerSlam today. Because I've been waiting. Yeah, it's not like it's actually scheduled for today or anything, you know? It's not like it's actually scheduled for today. You know?
Guys, Zack Ryder may be in a bad way here. The Bo Dallas we see now is much different than the
I love the misses whenever I miss. There you go. And now into the ring.
They need to be ready to square off against a vicious
on a forearm and a kick. Forearm, elbow. Rough Rider to Dallas.
Things are starting to heat
Zack's
up.
injured now. He's not injured. 1, 2, 3, and Ryder wins.
Zack Ryder with a victory.
This is not SummerSlam that we're doing.
These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
This was another
Ronda's fine
great
enough.
moment.
She's not complete shit.
Look at him go.
But there you go.
Here is your winner, Zack Ryder.
Where's this going?
That's not what I meant to
I
do.
think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Oh, and look at
Curtis
this.
Axel is in all kinds of trouble.
Nah, why not? We'll have him kick his ass. We'll have him kick Curtis Axel's ass. Why the fuck not?
Good
Let's have
grief.
some fun with this since we can.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, this is one of my favorite moves, Corey.
Unfortunately, woo, 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 I know it.
Boom, Broski boot.
And Rough Rider.
With a Rough Rider.
Do his 450 finisher a little bit late. That requested me to do that. Okay, dokes. Chad Gable versus Jinder Mahal. Who's going over? Please have brains, people. Chad, Jinder, Chad, chat. Put Sunil Singh over. Play as Samir Singh. Chad be the ref. I think we're gonna go with Chad, since actually it makes sense.
Chad Gable, big opportunity here tonight.
Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
I know, but still.
He may have crossed a few lines and stepped on a few. Chad Gable is in
Gable
position.
quickly going into the submission, but Jinder rapidly going for the ropes and able to get a nice advantage early on. Rolls through, going down and going right after the leg of Jinder Mahal.
Beautiful technique.
Jinder trying to escape. Damn, I thought he could do a nice move. I thought he could. I guess he can. Forearm Jinder, a super kick. And Gable takes him. And he rolls through, telling him to bring it. And Jinder a punch. Irish whip. And bumping in. And a forearm. Into the elbow connecting. And now we're able to wear down Jinder Mahal.
I fully expect him to bounce back, though.
I know he's had
the type of one-on-one atmosphere where
and in a different call, that's how I made them playable. There's a way to make them playable without doing that, Jack, but okay. And now a nice Northern Light suplex.
The Maharaja
Quick kick out there.
to stay down.
Hooks the arms now. Chad Gable just launching him down. It's community creation. It's not called. No, it's. Oh yeah, it is from yeah. I just noticed that that's what he went for there. And a punch. Jinder, nice elbow.
And then follow his dream to the
lifts up Chad Gable here. Nice vertical suplex. Connecting.
What a stomp! Good grief! Painful attack focused on the chest.
It can be called either one. It really can't. It's called community creations.
Is from Minneapolis,
Jack.
Minnesota, which is widely known as a breeding
They
ground
passed
for
that
incredible
glitch, Alex.
athletes,
They tried to
especially
do it.
amateur
Oh,
wrestlers
that's
and sports entertainment superstars.
elbow.
Any way you look at it, Chad Gable's one of the most
Irish whip
technically
again.
gifted, physically strong, and
No,
one of the
nice
best
did a
superstars in
save
this
from
or
Gable.
any other era in WWE, and that's saying a whole
And
heck
a
of a lot.
shoulder block. You know,
He's looking a little weary here. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
like calling
He's really
Josh
starting to
tip.
look fatigued here, guys.
And a kick. And into the Northern Light suplex. One, only a one count once again. And now a nice leg drop.
Hammerlock applied.
And Chad Gable going at Jinder Mahal here. What's he gonna do? Takes him down and now just stomping at the arm. No. You did not say that. You said you downloaded them from call. Jack, you're a liar. Stop.
No, there's the reversal.
And a Michinoku driver to Chad Gable. 1, 2. No, he's able to kick out.
Not sure if you can sustain this, but it's sure fun to watch right now.
Jinder Mahal has truly earned the moniker of the modern-day Maharaja
Elbow.
in 2017. The word Maharaja means great king, and Mahal.
And caught him with the kick. And onto the pin for Jinder. 1, 2. I know he kicks out after 2, but he probably for you. When they patch the game, they patch the game.
Byron, I want to touch back on Jinder Mahal's nickname. Mahal's look also reflected his change.
Oh, and
His
rolls
physique,
through.
attire, and entrance truly reflect his king-like
They would have
stature,
rolled through it to
befitting
the
the
corner.
modern-day Maharaja.
And don't forget a proper mop.
And Chad Gable shoves him down. Rolls through the O'Connor roll. German suplex.
Incredible.
1, 2, 3. And Chad Gable picks up the W tonight.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show. This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time.
Here is your winner, Chad Gable.
And that's a win to start off the night.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who was...
Up next, Dean Ambrose versus Bobby and Lashley. What's it called? Update 1.14 or something? I can't check because I'm in the game, but whatever. Can we just not have this argument? There's no reason for it to exist. Dean, we got one vote for Dean. Brandon, who's that? I have no idea what you're talking about, Brandon. So I don't know who's here. Whatever, I don't care. I vote Dean. We got Dean. Then how do you know it works? So okay, Ryan's gonna continue the argument. Whatever.
Lock the doors.
Hide your kids.
The
Hide your
lunatic
wife.
fringe is in the house.
Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 200.
You're talking about you're talking about me, Logan. Who's me, Logan?
My man.
My man.
Named WWE's most unpredictable superstar, might also make Dean Ambrose one of WWE's most unstoppable superstars.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
I don't even think
Jack,
the lunatic fringe
shut up,
knows what
because
he's
you're
gonna
the
do
reason
moment
why
to
he has such a
moment.
big ego right now. Because you give him all these things that you keep telling him all these things that he does. So you just literally just boost his ego more, so you're not one to help. And Ambrose, these two just going back and forth. And again just shoves him off.
That's all he's done.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Why are we talking about your gimmick? We had this conversation literally yesterday.
Michael mentioned how Lashley has a history of winning, and there's a lot of truth to that.
And an elbow, and again, Lashley just shoving him off. Really not allowing him to get anything, and really allowing him to get anything done. Just gonna toss him to ringside. With a bigger ego, is that even possible? You'd be surprised, Ryan. You'd be surprised. So I already have the card set up for SummerSlam, and I wish I would show it off, but I'm not gonna.
Dean Ambrose prides himself on being the Iron Man of WWE.
Dean Ambrose just chops down it.
Despite his work ethic,
Audible.
he's always been
You know what he meant. I think if I misspelled it. Yeah, I think we did too. He means possible. At least Brandon understands that. And now Dean Ambrose just into the barricade. I'm not the best with spelling, understandable enough.
We might just have a count.
And Ambrose sending him up.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Not gonna just get a chair and hit Lashley with it. You guys decided to book this match. We're doing the match. Alex, I don't give him things he doesn't deserve. He got beat by Drake.
Here we go.
And oh, and a kick. But Ambrose just don't.
Dean Ambrose is an absolute master at playing mind games.
And that didn't exactly hit. But you seem to decide to boost his ego a lot, which does not help anything. I keep forgetting Ambrose doesn't have a... And oh, look at Lashley, what a German suplex.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Back inside the ring now.
Why?
Suplex.
That's not how you do etc.
What does Dean Ambrose need to do right now?
I don't think he is. I don't think he is at the moment. But
man, I knew this was going to be a closely fought battle,
I
didn't realize.
I don't think we need to do anything major here yet.
Unreal. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
And rolling through Lashley, a forearm, flipped through lariat.
There's the receipt.
Bring back up in Leo Rush. Well, let's just do this and see how this goes first. Ambrose hooks the arms.
Ambrose.
Dirty deeds.
He goes for the cover.
1, 2, 3.
I don't believe it.
Ambrose picks up the victory here tonight over Lashley. I'm pretty sure Lashley's a heel. And Ambrose victorious tonight.
One of the biggest of his career by far.
What a battle.
I didn't expect the cutscene, I promise. You don't, this is the problem. These cutscenes happen. And these two showing respect.
Absolutely love. Maybe you should have taken a page out of that kid's book in your
For one's
career,
another.
Great sportsmanship.
I would have hit him in the mouth.
I'm pretty sure one of them is okay. We'll work upon it. Okay, we'll work upon it for next draw. Just remind yourselves about that. Semi-main event or the main event of the evening. I'm surprised that nobody immediately wanted Jackbox when you returned. Someone asked for Jackbox when I returned. A couple people asked for Jackbox when I returned. Josh, I don't think you were there. We got one vote for Jew. We have a fake T-Series account. Whoever it is, they're going to stop now. And Logan, you're going to stop now. Whoever it is going to stop. Drew hits Roman with 3 claymores. Drew. No, he doesn't, Jack. Shut up. Drew. It's not Drew. It's not T-Series. I know it's not, Jack. Shut the fuck up. This is the reason why Jack is ignorant, and I'm not gonna say I'm not that disrespectful to human beings. But there's no, it's a fucking Elmo thing, dumbass.
Making his way to the ring.
Yeah, it's a fucking Elmo profile picture. I think it was Jack, the fact that he brought up the fact that he had a verification. But there we go.
These competitors are squaring off, looking to outmatch each other.
Let's see that good
for one of these two.
when he was on NXT.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
Drew McIntyre looking to
Yeah, I know you're the T-Series account because you've been on it before, Jack Logan. Just beating on him, and this is the clothesline. I can't log it in and out that fast. I feel like I know when I kick by the big dog. Rolls through, and oh my goodness, oh, I fell back and hit my wrestling ring. And now, look at this, Drew McIntyre just launching the Universal Champion with a belly-to-belly suplex. Yeah, and McIntyre, nice DDT. Onto the big dog. And Drew McIntyre just beating down onto Roman. I love playing as Drew. I don't know why. And McIntyre lifts up Roman Reigns. Driver.
On his heels. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight.
Oh, and Roman Reigns, hot shot.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
I'm gonna go flip it. You do that. Okay, whoever's that account, you're also gonna leave. Because I know it's one of you guys. And a sit-out power
That'll
bomb.
slow Drew McIntyre down a bit.
Drew beats Roman with the belt, holds it until Mania, and they lose at Rumble to Royal Rumble winner Noam Dar. No, we're not doing that. One that's what's up, SS? What's up, Jack?
When he was released in 2014,
Okay, no, Kate, because one, I'm not having Drew hold it for the better for more for almost a year.
McIntyre has chosen to kick out here. See what I did?
showing off some of his speed there. Shoulder tackle.
Who do you think will win the Rumble, Alex? In real life? I don't know. I'll get to that Sunday, Saturday.
McIntyre's initial release. Not only did he return with more fire and fans,
And oh, what an elbow!
in better shape than before.
And McIntyre's always
Jack,
had a height advantage, but
stop.
the time away he worked on his
Time out the second account.
and added considerable
Check out Jack's second
power to
account, because
his
obviously he's not listening. Jack, I am talking real life. I said I'll get to that Saturday.
McIntyre goes up the turnbuckle.
And now Drew, and no, Roman got out of the way. I don't think Kofi's gonna win. I'll say that much. Kofi's not gonna win. 1, 2, no, and I kick out.
Not yet.
It's not his first account. He cannot change names that quickly. Thank you for admitting that. Now get off of your said account. Great punch, but Drew is quickly fighting out of it. And now lifts him up, and McIntyre laying out the big dog. What do you mean? Who would face Bryan at Mania then?
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And now Drew just shoving Roman to ringside, and he falls down, bouncing off the rope. And now, no, flying into...
Guys, let's go to the replay.
Flying into the big dog. And Roman gonna send him into the ring.
Do this outside the ring. Not sure.
And Owen lays him out.
I can promise it's not much.
And Roman backing in the corner, looking for the win. Is he gonna get him?
Serious injury by continuing.
DDT.
Absolutely torn apart in there.
McIntyre made a great comeback to NXT. Now he's going to need another comeback right now.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad.
Yeah. And a Claymore kick to the big dog. Into the pin. 1, 2. No, he kicked the... I think Ray Collins is real. He's not. Not in the one in AEW. He got caught up by WWE and left BCW.
What a stomp. Good.
Oh, you mean the one that's not in real life. And that's a custom thing.
What an uppercut.
No, you mean the one, the YouTuber that's not real. That where he doesn't use a real character, he does it in a virtual reality. That one. Right? Gets him up in Roman in a second one. And a nice big punch. Roman back in the corner, looking for the Superman punch onto Drew. Superman punch. The hell? There you go. And what the hell is... I know what he... And McIntyre from behind!
Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad.
No! Roman slips out of the way of the Claymore. Irish rips him in the corner, ducks the... Throwing a shoulder block.
Oh, no, he's taken down.
No, I don't think he has much left.
And McIntyre fighting back with a punch.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks
This
dazed.
is about to get bad.
And vertical suplex into the ring. And Roman Reigns, here we go. And Superman punch once again. I like how Cade can make jokes about fake people doing things, but the second they bring up 1, 2, no, and Drew kicks out after 2. And Roman Reigns, I don't think he knows what he's doing with him. And McIntyre able to, now just stomping at him. No, Jack, you act as if real things exist. Most of what you say, even when they're not jokes, are not very intelligent. What's up, Dustin? Oh, yes, I get that, but still. And a headbutt stuns him down. He backs back into the corner, looking for one last Claymore kick to pin the Universal Champion. He got him. 1, 2, throw. Oh, you mean AJ Styles, who's not going to be in the Rumble match? Yeah, I gotcha, Jack. And this match just will not end. And Roman Reigns, schoolboy, into the sit-out powerbomb. 1, 2. No, and Drew still kicks out after 2. These two men are putting each other to the... I don't think he will. Whether he wins or not, I don't think he's going to be in the Rumble. Reverses with a DDT. And Roman quickly escapes to the ringside. But Drew's not having any of it. Yeah, but that was different because they pissed off the fans. Yes, but it's a world title match. And I know I mean, technically it could, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, honestly.
Oh, this is going to be nasty.
And now Drew. Third. Clay. More. Kick. 1. Kevin never entered last year, and he still kicks out to win the Women's Royal Rumble.
He can't believe it.
But she isn't going to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Oh my God, you people. Sometimes you people make me question realism. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm saying I don't think it's going to happen. And Roman Reigns is just showing off McIntyre.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating.
She's not. I don't think she is.
What's Roman Reigns putting together here?
Okay, that doesn't mean... Okay, how is Charlotte going to earn it in that case? You know, reversal. Just because you don't think it will happen doesn't mean it can't, Alex. I never said that it can. I said I don't think it won't. I just don't think it will. There's a difference, Jack. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not going to be like, this shouldn't be possible. If it happens, I'm just saying I don't believe it's going to happen. Misses the, and now targeting the leg. Yeah, that's what I just realized. I just realized. Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. Let's do another one last Claymore kick. So Roman Reigns, 1, 2, 3, and a big win for Drew McIntyre over the Universal Champion here tonight.
Let's take a little look at some of the action.
But hopefully, that is a match.
That is one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner.
I think business is
Oh,
about to
Drew.
pick up.
And Drew's not done yet.
Bringing it back into
No,
the ring.
we're done. I didn't think this was gonna be this long. I did say 5 o'clock. I don't think you knew. My plan was to end this by 5, so I can have an hour to prepare for SummerSlam, like get everything ready. So not now. No, Logan.
This is what makes him one of the best.
Just because you don't say it doesn't proceed to say Becky won't win it. And now just and again that. No. 5 o'clock in 1 hour. You're thinking about my time. It's currently 5. It's currently 5 o'clock my time. And oh my God, one more Claymore. Currently, it's 5 o'clock for my time. Not for you. Not for you. Not Alex, Logan. Oh God. But there you go, McIntyre. The big win here tonight in the main event of Raw. See, I can put on a good match if I want to. I just didn't want to for most of it. Jack, I'm gonna go for business. I'm going with my way, believe it or not. Thank you or not for so much for watching, guys. If you liked it, hit the like button, comment down below, must play, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. I will see you all next time. Good.